It's week number 5. Matt Calderone and Nelson Wade. MuntzBeatz versus Calzone for a spot in the 2026 Golden T-Mobile World Championship to be held in Addison, Illinois in late summer. Wow, it will be an unbelievable competition, the best world championship the mobile game has ever experienced. Hi, everybody. I'm Chad Schrump. That is Matt Calderone. And before that was Nelson Wade. So MuntzBeatz takes on Calzone, Royal Dubai. One-iron stinger for Matt. And he makes it a great start for Matt Calderone. Calzone on the board early, hole number 1. There are several hole-out opportunities on this course. This being one of them, obviously, and MuntzBeatz just hits that a little bit too far, a little to the right, and he trails by one very early here on Royal Dubai. Matt will go underneath the trees, so Calzone safely in the fairway. Here is MuntzBeatz. That same gap torpedo will rocket down this fairway and settle into that first cut of rough. We'll see how that impacts the shot because he has to go over sand. So we'll see what he tries to pull out here if he wants to go at that hole. He's going to go with a sniper, 98%, and it is beautiful. Great shot points aplenty, 14,775. A beautiful effort from MuntzBeatz, but he still trails the great Calzone by 1. Trying to join Riley Hitchcock, who qualified for the World Championship last week, defeating Russ Lyons. Of course, Phil Rumley already qualified, as well as Scott Boyer. And our first qualifier, the Canadian Ryan Tusky. Here is Calzone. Floats that just past the cup. That will be an easy tap in on this drivable par 4. Oh my goodness. Nelson. That just gets through the trees. Kind of an awkward landing spot, but easy chip with the grabber, and that's an eagle too. Calzone, just an absolute beauty. Almost pointed hole number 3. He still has a 1-shot advantage. Par 3, Royal Dubai. This will, ooh, yes, that is a good shot. Thought for just a moment that had to go and get up onto the green and not hit that fringe, but well done from Calzone. MuntzBeatz is too deep to left. So both players are going to birdie here on hole number 4. Lots and lots of great, talented players still have not qualified for the 2026 Golden T-Mobile World Championship. Do not have a Tony Johnson in the field. Do not have a Russ Lyons, a Brian Muxlow, a Matthew Hansen, a Matthew Shulkin. Tons of great talent, Mr. Bond included, still not in the field of 16. Who this week will make it? It's going to be MuntzBeatz or Calzone. Here is Calzone. Sniper on its way. And that was a great line, just a little short. MuntzBeatz with a javelin. This will have to kick, and it does. Gets up onto the green, and that will be an uphill putt. No issues whatsoever for MuntzBeatz. Here on expert settings, Golden T-Mobile World Championship head-to-head qualifiers are completed for Week 5, and here are your 2 last standing competitors. Calzone will go to the right side, just past those palm trees. Have an open look in. And MuntzBeatz just wants to get this up and over these trees for a little bit of a shorter look and has done so. So a little bit of an advantage, I guess, for MuntzBeatz, but Calzone first. This looks really nice, and it's going to slide to the left and just short of GSP. Can MuntzBeatz tie this thing up? Here is his shot. Nope. Breaks sharply to the left. That's a left 4 green. Maybe 1 more ounce of power on that shot, and it would have gone in. But alas, it landed too short, took too much of that break. And that will be no harm, no foul for Calzone. Still maintaining a one-stroke lead. Par 3, that should be GSP, yes. 9,500 points for Matthew Calderone. Has not deviated from that outfit since day one. The very first World Championship, he replicated that outfit in person in Vegas. That was a very fun World Championship. Tony Johnson took home the crown, knocking off Benji. Benji had to double dip. Took Tony out game one. I believe that was on Juniper, if memory serves. But Tony closed the deal the next match. I don't remember what course that was. I'm sure Tony knows. Really good effort there for MuntzBeatz. As you see the replay, great shot points. Nice and tight for both players. Tap in for Muntz. Speaking of Benji, did see Ben Costain playing in Larry Foster's tournament. Maybe a reappearance from one of the most favorite people in all of Golden T-Mobile. Fans all over for one Benjamin Costain. Here we go. This looks great. And that's going to end a little left. What a line from MuntzBeatz. 20,000 GSP. Does not really help, though, because if we are tied after 18, you guys know the deal by now. No more GSP tiebreak. We will go to the back nine. We will start at hole 10. And the first player to win a hole outright, meaning 1 birdies, 1 pars, 1 eagles, 1 birdies, whoever was 1 stroke better at a minimum will win that match. That is what sudden death overtime is all about. We had that recently, a couple weeks ago. Will we have it today? We'll see. Right now, Calzone, a 1-stroke lead over this man, MuntzBeatz. New York's Nelson Wade. One of the best live tournament players that we have in our game. Not a guy I would ever want to play. Good shot from Calderone. Speaking of a great tournament player, Matt Calderone is certainly that. You'll get to see this orbit again. And try this shot. Just let it rip back. That orbit on hole 9 here on Royal Dubai really comes back. This is a true fun ball. Here is a sniper. That looks good. A little bit over the flag, but the line was spectacular, Nelson Wade. Onwards, Calzone's putt's good, and still a 1-stroke lead. Nelson Wade unable to chip in with the 1-iron on hole number 1, so consequently, he will trail Calzone by 1, but he will have honors here on the back 9 as we splice the videos together. Here is Calzone off the tee. Both players will find fairway. That pin looks like it is upper left shelf. So, not a really great sniper opportunity, but it sets up well for the javelin. Calzone will plant his shot up, and he's safe. Okay, we're going to try it. This is a 4-iron sniper, and just a little short. So we will have a grabber chipper, and he's good. So the grabber chipper for Nelson Wade, and Calzone will tap in his easy putt, and we will move on to the par 3 11th hole. World Championship Grand Finals, week number 5. And this is, oh, what a shot. A heck of an effort from MuntzBeatz. That thing broke like it was a right 9 as it approached the hole. Let's look at this one. One more time. That line right here, we thought we had a tie match. But it does not get sucked in like my gut at a pool party. And it doesn't go, so we have still a Calzone 1-stroke lead. Calzone points hole number 11. Another good opportunity there. And that really does break viciously, violently to the right. All right, let's get this. Let's get these easy putts out of the way. A one-stroke lead still for one Calzone. Here is MuntzBeatz. Needs to find a stroke one way or the other. And that shot will be short, but man, the lines are spectacular for Nelson Wade. Every time I say that about Nelson, Calzone puts a just as gorgeous shot up. Here's another nice one. The distance is great. It misses to the right. 16,000 more GSP. If you could combine Calzone's, the weight of his shot with the line that one MuntzBeatz is hitting these shots, you would have several hole outs today. Several. From distance. As in that hole right there. And others. And we will move on. 6 to play. Still a one-stroke advantage. Two of the very best players we have in the game. No question. These are two top 15 players, if not top 10. If someone were to tell you that MuntzBeatz was the 2026 world champion, you would have no problem believing it. Or Calzone. You'd say, yep, that makes sense. They're both great. It is an absolute grind getting to these matches. Good safe shot in for MuntzBeatz. 45 qualifying games to get into the top 16, and then you have to win 4 straight matches against absolute psychotic killing monsters that play this game. And it is no tall task. It is a very difficult thing to do. It is a coin flip in most cases. How lucky are you going to be on your week? Calzone hoping this is his week. One-stroke lead. MuntzBeatz, that is deep. That's deep. I would not be shocked to see Matt make this one. 1 iron. That's deep as well. You can't be short. You just cannot be short under any circumstances. And both players elect to play it safe and get their birdie here on 14. But these conditions have been pretty tame. So MuntzBeatz has to figure by not getting one, there's a pretty good chance that he is not winning the match at the moment. Surprised he didn't get a little more aggressive on that par 3 because that's a real scoring chance. But if you hit the water, there's a chance your match is over. So totally understand it. See both sides of it. Calzone, that should drop right down for him, so he'll be a little bit closer. 320 driver for MuntzBeatz. Will hit a sniper into this par 5, and he will have an easy uphill eagle putt. Can Calzone put him away? Not on this one, but that's another nice shot. GSP? No. Probably 7, 8 feet. That looked about 7 or 8 feet. Okay, 8 feet. And Matthew makes his putt. Father of 2 young boys. No, Brody is one of those baby boys. I don't remember his other son's name. Been married for a long time. Happily married. Trying to get to Chicago for a little break. Trying to win a world championship. That's a good effort. Both players slide these snipers into this par 4. Ranger. Oh, Muntz. We don't ever announce a Ranger and miss the putt. Oh, MuntzBeatz. That was surprising. I don't know that Calzone was going anywhere. But, man, that was... Ooh. Okay. If you make this right now, we might have a tie ball game. It's going to be a tough putt for Matt. Here is Muntz. He just misses it. Might get GSP out of that. Nope. Big putt for Matt. Does not make it, but he's on the right shelf. That missed Ranger. Oh, my gosh. That missed Ranger on 16 might keep Nelson Wade up at night, because that might cost him this match. We shall see. Roll to buy, hole 18. All Calzone has to do is find this green and make this putt. 3-wood. Javelin. On its way, that needs to sit down. It does, and that will seal the deal. Congratulations, Calzone. A little baby putt, and he is in. He is your 5th Golden Tee Mobile World Championship qualifier. He will eclipse MuntzBeatz by 1 stroke. That fateful missed Ranger putt on 16 rather, cost Muntz the match. Calzone with the Grand Finals victory. We'll see you next week.